One thing I found to be helpful is before you take the tire off, just squirt this top nut on the strut tower and soak it with oil and let that sit while you're taking the tires off. You can use penetrating blast or any kind of lubricant oil or something. And the trick to this is if you're trying to turn this, it's just going to spin the whole strut. So what you need to do is get a flat tip screwdriver, get the thickest one you can find so the tip doesn't break off. You want to hold that little slot there with the screwdriver and turn. Just keep working it until it comes off. Because you're gonna need this part for the new strut. And just keep turning. It's gonna be hard if you never took it off before because it's gonna be rusted on there probably. Just keep turning till it comes off. It's best to invest in these ratchet wrenches. They're a lifesaver. And there you go. It's probably the hardest part of doing this. Next, I place a jack up under the lower control arm just to kind of support this whenever I take the strut off. It won't just be dangling or anything. Come down to the bottom. Here's where you have your ABS sensor. It's that little nut right there. It's a very small one. It's like a 1/4 inch. And you can go ahead and disconnect take this out of the bracket here. Take this out, don't lose it. Up top here you have a 13/16, and on the back it's a 19mm, but you can use a crescent wrench. That works just fine. Just adjust it and hold it in there while you loosen it. On the bottom you have take this ABS sensor out the way so I can put my socket on there. Okay, on the bottom you have a 15/16 on this side. On the back side, it is a 21mm. Again, if you don't have this, you can use a crescent wrench. It works just as well. I'll loosen those up and the shot could come right out. This bottom nut didn't want to budge, so I had to break out Big Jim. It's my cheetah bar. It's best to use a metal pipe, but I got PVC and it's enough to use in this case. Anything with leverage, gives you a better advantage of breaking a hard bolt. So I just pushed down on that and got it to break. So I'm gonna finish loosening that one. I got the top one loose already. And the shock will be ready to come out. Strut. Okay, got everything loosened. Got those 2 stubborn bottom bolts loosened, taken out. And time for this car to give birth to a strut. There we go. One strut. Now the reason why I loosened that top nut at the beginning is because it's hard to get it off when you take it off because everything wants to spin. So now you have everything you need right here. and we'll get ready to put the new one on, which is just the reverse of taking the old one off. But the reason why I took that top nut off again is because you need this dust boot to put on your new strut. They don't normally send them with them, so you just slide this back over. All right, that's it.